Hello, children. A very good morning. In the last presentation, we had dealt with the effects of pollution. Today, we are going to deal with the preventive measures of pollution. As we all know, there are various preventive measures. We will be dealing with this one by one. Okay, so the survival of life on Earth is directly linked with health of environment. So, if we want life to exist on the earth's surface, then health of the environment or well-being of the environment, it is very important. So it is directly linked with it. Not only that, the sustainability of the resource is also a very important aspect where existence of life on the earth is concerned. So at present we can say that environment is greatly polluted, or we can also say that the environment is not in good health. The industrial and economic growth that is taking place all around the world, it has brought about lots of pollution in the sphere of air, water and soil on a very great scale. So that has brought about a serious problem where environment is concerned. We happen to look into the present day world scenario, it is very tough, or it's very difficult for us to bring the environmental pollution to zero level. But if we plan it seriously, and if we plan to do it seriously and take serious action, at least we can reduce the pollution to a certain extent. We say pollution prevention, it is actually the reduction of the pollution, or we can say elimination of pollution at the source. Wherever the pollution has started, we've got to, or we'll have to try to reduce it or eliminate it where it has started. Not only that, pollution prevention occurs when there is efficient utilization of energy resources. So whenever we efficiently utilize the energy resources, then we can reduce or prevent pollution to a certain extent. Pollution prevention may also occur when we use less harmful material instead of this very harmful, hazardous, toxic material. Not only that, when we completely eliminate or do away with the substances that produces lots of pollution, then to certain extent we will be able to reduce or prevent pollution. When we are to a certain extent successful in preventing pollution, then at the time we are preserving the environment, and when the environment is preserved, naturally the health of human living things is also protected, and the economy is also strengthened. There are various preventive measures, so we will discuss about all those preventive measures one by one. So those preventive measures, if we adopt it, then we will be able to reduce pollution to a great extent, and we will be able to safeguard our environment as well. So there are several measures that are adopted in order to decrease the amount of pollutant, or carpooling, that is sharing of the car. Then promotion of public transport has been greatly promoted. No smoking zones has been established. Not only that, restriction on the use of the fossil fuel is also there. Energy is being saved, and people are also encouraging organic farming in order to reduce the level of pollutant. Apart from various measures that are being taken in order to prevent air pollution, the government of India has also established the National Ambient Air Quality monitoring network, which is almost in all the states and union territories, in order to monitor the quality of the various or quantity of the various pollutant like sulfur dioxide, nitrogen dioxide that is present in the air. The mention of ambient air quality has been made here. So what exactly is ambient air quality? It is actually the quality of the air that is surrounding us when we are outdoor. That is the ambient air quality, or the surrounding air quality. The standard for the ambient air quality has also been established, that is basically established by the Central Pollution Control Board, or we call it CPCB, which was actually applicable nationwide. Okay, the standard is applicable nationwide, and this CPCB has been given the power by the Air Prevention and Control of Pollution Act 1981 by the government itself. So these people are the one who sets a basic standard as to which is the quality of the ambient quality of the air. There are various functions of this Central Pollution Control Board. Okay, the first function is to advise the central government on matter relating to pollution. So whichever matter it is related to pollution, like to improve the quality of the air, to prevent pollution, or to control pollution, that is advised to the central government by the Central Pollution Control Board. The second function is to plan program to be executed nationwide. So they actually are the ones who are planning the program for prevention, for control, or to stop air pollution, and execute them throughout the nation. So these are the people who are doing that. Third function is to provide assistance to the state pollution control board. So they are the ones who's guiding the state pollution control board, whatever assistance they require. It might be technical or just a guidance that is required by the state pollution control board. If there is some sort of investigation and research that is to be carried on in order to prevent or in order to control pollution, then those things are done by the Central Pollution Control Board. A function of the Central Pollution Control Board is also to collect, compile, and publish technical data and statistical data which is related to air pollution. They will have to do that compiling and publishing. They are also the ones who set the standard for the quality of the air. Apart from the above mentioned functions, the and setting up a standard for the ambient air quality, the government also does other functions, like the other they take other steps like setting vehicular emission norms. Spelling of vehicular is wrong here, please correct it. So vehicular emission is there, and not only that, improving the fuel quality. The fuel quality is greatly improved, either phasing out or discontinuing the lead that is there in the gasoline, or reducing sulfur from diesel, or reducing gasoline benzene, sorry, for from gasoline. The quality of the fuel is improved to a great extent. Not only that, instead of using the regular fueled vehicles, like LPG vehicles, CNG vehicles are being used so that the air quality can be improved. And improvement of public transport, lots of improvement in the public transport is also done, so that people use public transport instead of using their individual vehicle, and increasing the amount of gases that is released. And whichever vehicles are very polluting kind of vehicle or releasing lots of harmful gases, those vehicles are removed from the category of the commercial vehicle. And they are also doing different kinds of campaigns and or awareness camps, so that the people are aware of the pollution that is taking place. To a certain extent, that is also preventing the amount of or increase in pollution. This is all for today. We will continue with this in the next presentation. Till then, take care of yourself.